me ask you a question. Have you ever seen an offer so good, so undeniable that you felt stupid not to say yes? That's not by accident. That's the power of an irresistible offer. It's not about manipulation. It's about value. Undeniable, unarguable value. And if you understand this, you'll never struggle to sell anything again. This is the core of Alex Hormozi's $100 million offers. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to sell like that. Because the truth is, you don't need better products, you need better offers. And if your offer is strong enough, people will convince themselves. So, how do you build that kind of offer? It starts with understanding value. Value is not your product. Value is not your service. Value is how your customer perceives the outcome of what you're offering, minus the cost, the effort, and the time it takes to get it. Here's the formula Alex lays out. Value equals sign, dream outcome x perceived likelihood of achievement. Time delay, x effort and sacrifice. Think about that. The dream outcome is what they want. To be fit, to be rich, to be confident, to be loved. The perceived likelihood of achievement is how much they believe you can get them there. Now divide that by the time it takes and the effort they have to give up. So the key is not just what you offer, but how fast, how easy, and how certain it feels. Let's break this down with an example. Say you're a fitness coach. Most coaches sell workout plans. But that's not what people actually want. They want to look great without killing themselves in the gym. They want to feel confident, fit into their clothes, turn heads. If you sell a 12-week program with daily 90-minute workouts and a restrictive diet, they'll hesitate. Too much effort, too long. But what if your offer was, lose 10 pounds in 21 days, without counting calories or giving up your favorite foods? Now you're talking. The dream outcome is clear. Lose weight. It sounds fast, 21 days. It sounds easy, no calorie counting. And if you've got the testimonials, before and afters, and social proof, they believe it'll work. They start asking themselves, why wouldn't I do this? That's how you frame your offer so well that saying no feels like a loss. Now, let's talk about the 4 levers in detail. 1. Dream outcome. You need to know what your customer really wants, not what they say they want. People don't want a gym, they want a beach body. They don't want financial advice, they want freedom. They don't want a book on negotiation, they want to win more deals. Figure out the emotional core of your customer's desire. Paint that vision. Use their language. Speak their dream out loud before they do. 2. Perceived likelihood of achievement. Here's where trust comes in. No one buys from someone they don't believe can deliver. So how do you raise the likelihood they believe in? Show testimonials. Real ones, specific ones. Show before-after transformations. Share your story. I used to be broke. Here's how I turned it around. Show the process. People trust what they can see. Offer guarantees. Risk reversals build confidence. The more certainty you create, the easier it is for people to say yes. 3. Time delay. People want results fast. Speed is sexy. The longer something takes, the less value it holds. So ask yourself, how can I shorten the time it takes for them to feel success? It could be delivering results in days, not weeks, giving a fast start module, immediate feedback or insights, a simple roadmap they can follow in one sitting. Give them a quick win, early. Once they taste momentum, they're hooked. 4. Effort and sacrifice. Here's the truth. Most people are lazy. That's not an insult, it's human nature. If something looks hard, it triggers resistance. So your job is to lower the barrier. Can you do it for them? Automate it? Break it into tiny, easy steps? Remove decision fatigue? Example, we build your meal plan and deliver the groceries to your door. Now they don't have to think, plan or shop. You just made their life easier. And your offer irresistible. But let's go further. Once your offer is built, how do you price it? Here's a truth bomb from Hormozi. If you can't sell it for $1,000, you won't sell it for $100 either. Because people don't buy based on price, they buy based on value. Your offer should feel like a steal. If what you're giving is perceived as $10,000 in value, charging $1,000 feels like a no-brainer. And what makes an offer feel like $10,000? Bonuses that solve related problems. Clear step-by-step transformation. Proof from people like them. A strong guarantee. Urgency, limited spots, limited time. When you stack all that together, you get what Alex calls a Godfather offer. An offer so good they feel dumb saying no. It's not just about selling. It's about understanding the psychology of the buyer. speaking directly to their desires, their fears, their obstacles, and removing every excuse not to take action. Because once you master this, you stop chasing people. They come to you. You don't sell anymore. They sell themselves. So let's recap. If you want to sell anything and make it feel irresistible, you need to speak to the dream outcome, raise their perceived likelihood of success, shorten the time it takes to get there, reduce the effort it takes to get started, then wrap that into an offer so valuable, people feel they'd be stupid not to act. Remember this: people don't buy the best product, they buy the product that's easiest to understand, trust, and say yes to. If you master this, you don't just sell more, you scale faster, you change lives, and you build wealth without ever feeling like a salesman. That's the power of $100 million offers. Now go craft yours.